major outcomes from yesterday's pivotal ECB meeting. So APP ending 1st of July, that opens the door to the first rate hike since 2011 of 25 basis points. Beyond there, let's go to September, we could see a larger increment such as 50 basis points, but it's going to be dependent on that inflation outlook if it deteriorates. Lagarde actually gave us a trigger. If it's at 2.1% or higher in the September projections, then they will go 50 instead of 25. Beyond September, gradual sustained approach, data-driven flexibility, we don't really know, but the market's pricing in 150 basis points, and with 4 meetings left, just shy of 150 basis points, with 4 meetings left, that clearly means, there's going to be 250 basis point hikes and 225 basis point hikes. Inflation forecasts both at a headline and core level are now above that 2%. They're north of 2%, and it kind of vindicates market pricing in a sense. The ECB sent that signal. The other large thing was spreads. The market are going to continue to test the BTP-Bund spread and push it higher. Pepper investments will help to some degree, but they really did need that new anti-fragmentation tool, and there was no detailing on that, and sources later on the day actually said there hadn't been any further progress since April. So they're going to need that tool, and I think maybe the ECB thought that because they were only going to move by 25 basis points in July, they didn't actually need to. They weren't going to see that pressure in the spreads, the peripheral spreads. My opinion, I think market pricing, I don't think we're going to go 150 basis points. It's limited by those spreads blowing out and by lower economic growth in the Eurozone. So I actually think, that's going to continue to open up that yield differential with the US. They'll be able to go further than the ECB. And that's why I think we've actually seen the Euro take a bit of a dive. The spreads blowing out is never a good thing for the Euro. Obviously, the other major event today is US CPI, 8.3% is the number expected. The White House warned that they're expecting a hot number, so could we see an upside surprise there? It's going to be an important sort of clue for the future rate path of the Fed. We obviously got their meeting next week. And the assets to watch on that for that event are obviously dollar yen, which looks like it's rolling over a bit now.